everything that's happened to us since we started, that's like improved us or grown us.
Yeah.
Has been because we've just said yes.
Yeah.
Just taken the opportunity, even though it sounds like really hard and really like insurmountable. We've just said yes.
Yeah.
Just take the opportunity. So yeah, just do it.
That's
man.
your
Don't think
nugget of gold for the day.
It's how we got the immediate. It's how we got in Local and Live.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have been at Glastonbury if we didn't do Local and Live. It just wouldn't have happened.
You can.
Yeah. It's more rock and roll, man.
Okay, we ready to go? Okay. Wow. Oh my God, we're already on 4. Number 4, big chat, but by no means, a small one. It is a big chat. It's actually someone that I've spoken to before. Paul Dunton wanted us to have a chat to him, and it just so happens that he just happens to be a very special person in my life anyway, so and lots of others. But I am Coco with a big chat, live and Local and Live takeover with
Giles.
Yeah. Shall I just say with Giles?
Four episodes in and you still can't
I
say
do know
my
your
name,
name, but I just like Giles. And we are here with the one and only Matt from Fine Grind.
And he's rocking the
And he
Ray-Ban.
still hasn't bought me a coffee.
I bought you a coffee this morning.
When you came on my podcast show about 2 years ago, you didn't bring me coffee.
Didn't I? I always bring you coffee.
You do actually give me a lot of coffee, so I can't really... And I do actually get a family discount, so I can't really complain. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you, darling.
Thank you, darling. It's nice to see you too. It's an honour to be here.
Oh,
thank you for having me.
Wow, listen, it's Mr. Dunton. We are just at his mercy, aren't we? The Local and Live.
Yeah, we are. Is this your first Local and Live?
No.
No.
This is our 5th year.
5th year.
Is it?
Taking into consideration like COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our 5th year. And I know it's our 5th year. You know how? The first time Paul approached me...
5. I'm just saying something about the number 5. It's magic number 5. Yeah. No, nothing. That's it. Carry on.
Can I tell the story?
Yes, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, let the
okay.
guest speak.
Sorry.
So, 5 years ago, we were 3 years into the business down at the High Street, and Paul was a customer, and he approached us about coming to Local and Live and doing coffee. And at the time, my wife was pregnant. So the due date of my son's arrival was the same weekend that Local and Live.
Oh my God.
Tricky.
So, James and I, my business partner and I, we discussed whether it was the right thing for us. But something felt aligned. Something felt like we needed to do it. We wanted to do it. So I was like, well, if Bodhi is born, Bodhi is born. But yeah, I know it's 5 years because my son, his birthday is on the 4th of September.
Wow.
So he held out.
God, he held out.
Yeah.
He held out a while.
I've got this beautiful photo of my wife with Bodhi, still in her tummy.
Aww.
The first ever Local and Live that we done. And I look back on it with just, it's just a blessing.
Yeah.
Because a lot's happened since then.
It's a special year that was. So it was the beginning of what Paul and Local and Live done for us. Was it gave us the opportunity to branch out in business. So like the whole ethos of Local and Live, supporting locals.
Yeah.
It's just like, for us, we started an events and festivals business, and it was such fun. It was, everybody came down and supported us. It was just wonderful. And now, we were at Glastonbury this year.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have been there if we didn't do Local and Live.
Yeah.
And the obstacles that we faced in that first year I could have easily said, I can't do that. My son's going to be born that weekend like that. My wife was like, if you want to do it, let's do it. But yeah, if we hadn't have done it, we wouldn't have had a festivals business.
And that's like you say, it's like, how much has changed in 5 years? How much, even since you were talking to me before COVID, like it's crazy because now you're, tell us about Fine Grind, just trading here, but you're also, you're everywhere now.
Well, I'm a great believer in karma, and what happens. And you know, if I hadn't have taken local and live, I don't know what would have happened.
Well, you supported a lot of people at the forum, didn't you, with the coffee? You got us through COVID with your coffee.
We did, but that maybe wouldn't have happened if we didn't take local and live, you know, because you take an avenue, don't you?
Yeah.
And it all leads to something else. We met people through local and live. You know, it's the community at large, really.
Yeah.
And if we hadn't have done that, where would it have led us? We
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
It's the same as when we done coffee at the forum during lockdown. That led us to a certain way.
Yeah.
You know? And now we're at the Amelia. If we hadn't have taken an opportunity with someone that we met through the Amelia, we wouldn't have been at the Amelia. So I believe in taking those opportunities that are presented to you. And I'm blessed that Paul gave us that opportunity 5 years ago. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him and the community, you know. It's just truth.
Oh, we love you, Paul Dunton. He's not in here. He doesn't care anyway when I say that to him. I go running up to him, just go and give him a hug, and he's just like, oh, whatever. He's just like, oh, God, here she is again. So what's the bit you love the best about today? I mean, obviously, you said you've done Glastonbury. This is like our little mini Tunbridge Wells Glastonbury, innit?
You know, the Glastonbury's Glastonbury.
Of course, I haven't been. I mean, like, he's played there.
It was amazing.
It's a crazy place.
It's nuts.
I might like it. I might like it.
But you know, I'm actually at heart, I am a community person. I don't like too many people. I don't like too much work. So doing something like Local and Live, which is in my own town, with all the people I love around me. All the traders, I know them all. You know, it's like a little family here.
It is like family.
You know, the Forum Bar with Jason just over there, Matt Sankey's. We've got my one of my best mates ever doing the Thai food that's right next to us. We've got Alex doing the pizzas. They literally came to Glastonbury with us. We'd never have met them if it wasn't for Local and Live. So it all. Sorry.
What about me?
I just what I said. My family. I said my family.
Yeah, family. Yeah. But it is though, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
It really is.
Yeah.
And I think you've done a lot for the community as well, Matt. So I think it's good that you're here because you've done good work the last years, and that's what I love about this particular event and Paul Dunton is that community spirit. And he's had to fight really hard to get this going. Like people, as you know, as a business owner, as I know, as Giles knows, as you know, you have to work really, really hard, and it's been really, really tough. And you know, it's great to see all the support for this event because you can't do it without it, can you?
Totally.
So yeah. So what's your? Have you got any particular special flavours on like special signature Local and Live coffee?
So
he's like,
funny you should say that.
Funny I should say that.
So we've got this amazing cocktail that my brother came up with called a.
Oh God, that's dangerous. If James came up with it,
a cold brew margarita.
Ooh.
So I mean, I don't drink personally.
So I can't have one of those either. Or you.
Oh, I don't drink either. So.
No. Oh well.
So we choose not to.
James can have half free.
but being a festival and being a party, you know, obviously drink responsibly, but those are available.
That's nice.
And it's made with our own cold brew that we make.
Yeah.
And it's not a super strong cocktail, you know. But yeah, we've got that available, which is the first time we've done that this year.
Wow.
And just our usual coffee that we do in all the locations.
Yeah.
We've got some lovely iced latte. It's a nice warm day.
I need another iced latte, man.
Yeah, iced lattes.
Where do you get your beans from then? Who's your supplier?
We actually, our coffee's from Brazil. It's a single origin from Brazil. 100% Arabica. So like full flavour. It's a medium roast, so the beans aren't burnt. We really say that it's best in a 6 ounce to 8 ounce drink, so you can really taste it. And traditionally, we look at the Antipodean way, so like the way it was developed in Australia and New Zealand, small amounts of milk and coffee.
Yeah.
And we get that roasted with Horsham Coffee Roaster, who are a company that we started with when we started, they started.
Yeah.
And I met them, and honestly, to this day, we get our coffee roasted in a specific recipe that's exclusive just for us, that Bradley at Horsham Coffee Roaster doesn't share with anybody.
Wow.
And we've developed that over the years, so it's perfect for us. But it's a real good good coffee. And
those guys are great. Yeah,
they're awesome.
So my
man.
local coffee shop where I frequent very.
I owe you
recently-
loads of coffees.
Also, yeah, you do.
Oh my God, I owe you a year's worth of coffees at our Christmas party. I promised him. Okay.
Yeah, theirs is Horsham
Next year,
Motors.
next year.
And they also do a fantastic Peruvian decaf as well, because I drink a lot of decaf.
They do
as well. Yeah, and it's great.
We have that in the shop.
Yeah.
I'll get you a coffee
We
today.
have it here today, brother.
Oh, thanks. I would love one.
I'll bring you one.
Yeah,
man.
there you go.
So yeah, we
Yeah.
get that specifically roasted by those guys, and I mean I say this hand on my heart, you personally, this is just down. We have scoured the UK and beyond for better coffee, and honestly, I can't find it. I've tried. No, I know it sounds
Does it?
silly.
Listen, I love your coffee. I'm wanting a coffee now. I'm like,
Honestly,
you know?
Yeah.
I can't find
I
better
love
coffee.
it. I love it.
And we have tried, haven't we, bro? We have tried to find it. So
Well,
there are a few more people that do Horsham Coffee Roaster in this town now as well.
Yeah, it's funny how that starts
So-
happening, doesn't it?
Yeah, and like that,
Yeah,
I
but
take
it's
that as a compliment.
flattery.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
flattery.
I take that as a compliment.
Yeah,
and,
you have to.
There's enough abundance in this town for
Exactly.
more than one person.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, we're blessed to be part of that. So.
And everyone's unique, and you're definitely unique.
Absolutely.
And it's so nice to have you on this sofa. I
Thanks,
literally
man.
did. I came over this morning. I was like, Matt, it's so good to see my friend Matt. He's like my brother. And literally, not literally my brother, but a brother from another mother. And literally was like thinking, oh, it'd be so cool to have him on the sofa. And then Paul was like, yeah, why don't we get Matt on, talk to a trader? And I was like, yes, universe, you've done it. But I mean, seriously, what would you say for traders wanting to get into festivals or newbies like you were 5 years ago? You had a lucky break, like you say, someone walked in and talked to you. But for people wanting to get in, should they just get to as many as they can, or?
So, I think from my own, I can only obviously speak from my own experience.
Yeah.
But I would, without a shadow, when you start your own business and you're running your own business,
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah.
And often you're presented with opportunities to do things that are hard work and you think might be insurmountable, like the challenge.
Yeah.
And when Paul offered us that, it was like, how are we going to do that? Because back in those days, I was working 7 days a week at the shop.
Yeah.
You find a way. Take opportunities that in your gut feel right. I'm a bit of a traveller at heart, so doing something like this, out in a field, it just felt good.
Yeah,
And if it feels good without thinking too much in your gut and in your heart,
It's your second brain.
Go for it,
What's
man.
your first brain? Second brain?
First brain.
First brain, isn't it? Your
Yeah,
gut.
this is the second one. This is the third one. By the
Yeah,
time it's
this
gone,
is-
by the time it's gone through that
Yeah.
one and that one, it's messed up.
Yeah, totally.
Don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
think about it too much. Take the opportunities and then work out how to do it. When we first started, we looked like Del Boy and Rodney that had just turned up in the
I
three-wheeler
don't
and whacked up.
believe that.
No, genuinely, man. Like, it did,
What, in that
we
shirt?
did not look. It was a green one, actually. We did not look that professional, but like, we'd done our best at the time.
Yeah.
And we looked okay. You've got to start somewhere.
Of course.
You've got to start somewhere. Take those opportunities. Everything that's happened to us since we started, that's like improved us or grown us,
Yeah.
has been because we've just said yes.
Yeah.
Just taken the opportunity, even though it sounds like really hard and really like insurmountable. We've just said yes.
Yeah.
Just take the opportunity. So yeah, just do it.
That's
man.
your
Don't think about
nugget
it.
of gold
Yeah, it's
for
just,
the day.
It's how we got the media. It's how we got in Local and Live. We
Yeah.
wouldn't have been at Glastonbury if we didn't do Local and Live. It just wouldn't have happened.
God.
It leads you to
Nikes are
somewhere.
onto something, weren't they? Just do it.
You're not allowed to say that on this. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to have that there.
Have you read
You're
his biography?
He's so
haven't actually,
naughty.
So
Brandy.
good. Is it?
Okay.
Shoe Dog. It's so good.
Okay, I will do
You can
it.
probably edit
Okay,
that
all
out.
right, you two. Well, listen, I really need a latte now, and I do actually owe Giles
I'll get onto that.
a year's
please.
worth of coffee. No, honestly, I did. He won a quiz at our Christmas do, and I did promise him a year's. I did speak to them, but I'm quite busy, and I
Yeah, it's
just.
fine. Don't worry. Honestly.
But I definitely need to get him loads of coffee today, James. Help me out, Matt. Help me
Get some
out.
coffee, man.
Get to fine grinds.
What's your drink?
Well, I am partial to a latte, but Americano's probably a better way of getting a nice flavour of the coffee, isn't
I
it?
agree.
Yeah.
An Americano.
Yeah.
Let's get you an Americano and a latte and end on that. But I mean, have an amazing festival. I'm so happy to see you and your bro, of course, and your family. I saw Jen and Bodie yesterday, so that was awesome.
They're here.
And the sun is out, and let's just have a wicked weekend. So thanks for coming on.
Oh, thanks for having
Matt.
me.
Yeah,
Thank you,
cheers,
guys.
man. Okay.